Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Appreciate you jumping on. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Certainly appreciate it, and certainly helps the channel. Happy New Year to everyone out there. I hope you had a great time with friends and family celebrating last night. On today's episode, we're going to look at predictions in the crypto industry for 2025 from a number of influencers out there. A lot of excitement in the air for crypto in 2025. But before we jump into that, let's take a look at pricing. Bitcoin down slightly over the last 24 hours, sitting at 94,154. Ethereum also down slightly, sitting at 3,346. Tether in the number 3 spot at 137 billion market cap. XRP remains at the number 4 spot, up 2% in the last 24 hours to $2.16, almost $2.17. And Solana at the number 6 spot, down 3.25% in the last 24 hours, sitting at 190.97. Remember, the crypto market is very volatile. Only put in what you can afford to lose. If that's $100 to start, great. If it's $1,000, great. Whatever it is, it's different for everybody, right? So only put in what you can afford to lose. It's very volatile and you need to wait the cycles out. So let's jump into some news and predictions for 2025. First, from Emily, she says, bye-bye 2024, hello 2025. My prediction for the future is that 2024 will be the last time we saw XRP below $1. Next year will be unforgettable for XRP holders. All the years of waiting will finally pay off. Incredible bullets for 2025 coming from Emily. Next up from Crypto Banter, he's got a nice little video here on his predictions. 3 predictions for 2025. Let's take a listen.
The first prediction that I have is that we are actually going to get a Bitcoin strategic reserve. I do believe that Trump is going to sign all the documentation to put into effect a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And as you can see, the paperwork is already in place. And as David Bailey says, all it needs is a signature and America's strategic reserve is real. So I do believe that we're actually going to get a strategic reserve. That's my first prediction. I do, however, believe that the amount of Bitcoin that go into the strategic reserve in 2025 is going to be disappointing. So I think we're going to get the paperwork and we're going to get the structure to set up a strategic reserve, which, by the way, I think is going to take a lot more than we actually expect. But I think the way that the US take on the strategic reserve, I don't think that they're going to go out and buy 5% of the Bitcoin out there. I do believe that they're going to hold all the existing Bitcoin, and maybe they're going to add some more Bitcoin, but I don't think that they're going to go out and get 5% of the Bitcoin. So that's the first prediction. And the second prediction actually feeds from the first prediction. The second prediction is that regardless of whether the US does it, I do believe that other countries are going to preempt the US, and the game theory is going to kick in, and we're going to get a whole lot of other countries actually starting to hold Bitcoin. And to that effect, it could be Russia, it could be Japan, it could be Poland. We've heard all of those guys speak about it. And today, actually, we heard that the United Arab Emirates actually already hold $40 billion in Bitcoin. So this could mean that the Arab countries are already starting to buy Bitcoin. And so my second prediction is that regardless of whether the US actually implement a strategic reserve or not, or whether they buy a lot in the strategic reserve, I do believe that other countries will start to accumulate Bitcoin, and 2025 will be a pivotal year for nation states actually buying Bitcoin. 2024 was the year where institutions started to buy Bitcoin. 2023, 2022, 2021 was retail investors and hedge funds. I think 2025 is the year of countries, where countries, sovereign nations, are going to start to get Bitcoin. The next prediction that I have is that regardless of countries or the US, I believe that more companies are going to put Bitcoin on their balance sheets. I mentioned to you that in 2024, we managed to change the FASB, the Financial Accounting Standards Board, change the guidelines for accounting for disclosure of crypto assets. So I believe with this rule change, allowing companies to hold their balance sheet, the Bitcoin on their balance sheet at market, which means that when the prices go down, they mark it down, and when the prices go up, they mark it up. I believe that in 2025, we're going to see some big companies add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. But I do believe that when you look at the companies that got the biggest cash piles, you look at Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, Microsoft, Meta, General Electric, United Health, Elevance Health, Ford, Nvidia, Tesla. I do believe that one of those companies will start putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets between now and the end of 2025. And you can see that the amounts of money that these guys have got is quite huge. But I think that will start a trend in Wall Street. And I think that 2025 is the year when it actually happens.
What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Will the United States start a strategic Bitcoin reserve? Will other countries start a strategic Bitcoin reserve? And will other big companies that he mentions here add Bitcoin to their balance sheet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Moving on to Coach JV and his predictions for 2025, or actually he just does November through March here. Let's take a listen to some of what he has to say.
About are now getting exposed. Now,
like none of that stuff is, you've been sanctioned, right? None of that stuff is available. And then this administration extended that concept to apply it to tech founders.
30 founders of tech startups and crypto startups were debanked. And there's no judicial process or anything, just debanked. So let's look at the facts, figures, numbers, logic. So if you look at this was on October 23rd, Citibank debanked Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse due to crypto. So we have it right from the horse's mouth. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of one of the most disruptive tech companies, crypto companies in the world, got debanked by an American bank for being a CEO, well, allegedly, a CEO of a crypto company. Now, it's not some FTX or, these weird things that won't.
All right, bear with me here. Let's try to get the JV does some long videos sometimes. Let's try to get to his predictions.
I stayed calm. I stayed stoic. And I realized that if I did the right thing and I stayed focused on God and Christ and I used discernment, that in the end, we would win. And here we are. So congratulations if you made it this far. You're a small percentage of the population. So like I said, the next 4 months, here's what's about to happen. As we told you, crypto was going to go parabolic in November, and it did. And this is just the beginning. And I want to explain to people who are new to crypto, you're going to see big moves and it's going to cool off, big drops. It's not like the S&P. An 8% drop is a normal day in crypto. So you're going to see it go up, cool off, go up, cool off. We're going to go into December. It's going to go up. Bitcoin will continue to dominate. Bitcoin dominance will cool off. And then January, February, March, April, all the other cryptos are going to skyrocket. So what I do is I use an exit plan on the way up. I exit 50% of my altcoins. I'm holding 100% of my Bitcoin. So as it goes up, I'm pulling profits on the way up. I use Merlin, the smartest way to track your crypto. It's in my bio if you need to download it. You can set up an exit plan on it. It helps you set up exit targets. Then when you get your alert, you go to your exchange and you calmly exit. I pull it down the risk pyramid. So I take house money, profit, and I insure it. I insure my money. I use cap.
All right, we're going to stop Coach JV there because he goes a little long. But basically what he is saying is Bitcoin is going to stay steady here December going into January, and altcoins are going to start to rise between January and March. So everything outside of Bitcoin will start to go up. We will see what happens as January starts to develop here. Coming in from XRP Captain, he says XRP $8,033 in 2025. Wall Street crypto price predictions. Wow. So Wall Street's 2025 crypto price predictions here from XRP Captain is saying Bitcoin to 942,098. Wow, that would be insane. Ethereum to 43,721 and XRP to 8,033. This is really kind of pie in the sky thinking here. I do not see these kind of numbers happening in 2025. If they did, great. Would love it, but I don't see it. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. But if we saw these kind of numbers, that would be absolutely off the charts. Sorry about that. Let's move back to Armando Pantoja, who has predictions as well. And I think his are a little more reasonable. 2025 crypto bull run predictions. Bitcoin 100 to 250, ETH 10K to 15K, XRP $8 to $25, Shiba 0.001 plus, Doge $1 to $2, Solana $1,000, HBAR $125, and Algo $250. So these are also very aggressive high numbers. Armando has been right quite a bit in the past if you follow him, but again, Do your own research. Only invest what you can afford to lose. And remember, the market is very volatile. So just keep that in mind. Things are going to go up big time and things are going to go down big time. Here coming in from Mickle, XRP and Ripple 2025 price predictions. XRP ETF goes live. BlackRock files. Ripple SEC case ends. Dismissal and settlement. Ripple IPOs or reveals IPO plans. Ripple partners with a tier 1 US bank. XRP gains US tax benefits as an American crypto. Major central bank. Major central bank.
The first prediction that I have is that
Major central bank announced XRP ledger breaks 250 validators and 1,000 nodes. 1 billion plus XRP locked in pools. DeFi booms. Massive retail adoption on the XRPL. XRP flips Ethereum. RLUSD surpasses $25 billion market cap. Those are also some very aggressive predictions. RLUSD market cap, I think, is like 75 million right now or something like that. Nothing close to 25 billion. So that would be huge. Again, depending on what happens with Tether, some of that could flow into RLUSD. So you never know. XRP flips Ethereum. Again, that would be major. We're already hearing about the XRP ETF, so that could be realistic. IPOs, we're hearing that banks in Japan, SBI, want Ripple to IPO, so maybe some of those pressures, along with Trump being pro-crypto, will get them to IPO. We will see. But that would be very exciting if really any of those came to fruition for Ripple and XRP. So those are the predictions that I wanted to pass along to you today. I'm not as bullish on some of these predictions. I think XRP will certainly continue to rise. I'm more in the $5 range for 2025. Bitcoin, I could see getting to 175,000. And Ethereum, I think that has yet to take off. So I could see 8 to 10,000 for Ethereum. Let me know your thoughts in the comments for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and or XRP and your price predictions. And have a little fun with it. Let's see. Nobody knows the answer. That's the bottom line. Nobody knows the answer. Give me some predictions. Let me know what you think. And we'll revisit those at the end of 2025. But wishing you and all of you a tremendous start to the 2025 year. Remember, and only invest what you can afford to lose. Appreciate you jumping on. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the flip side.